top of God, all praise to the Most High. Get it, don't apply to you. Let it like a bird in the sky, you heard? Heavy on that, Papa Sagittarius. Energy. Ashay. On that clean energy, Ashay. We need that clean energy. How we gonna get your power back, Sagittarius? How we getting your power back? I'm a Sagittarius rising, by the way, so we're trying to be ahead of the game. Tap in, Ashay. Please, if you're watching this video, please subscribe or like, alright? Have me on that. Show some love. If you're looking for a personal reading, look in the description box below. Hit me up, email. I only accept Cash App. PayPal is on the way, but I only accept Cash App at the moment. I show you having not free readings, but you know, a great donation. I show you them how it is when you want to tap in and you don't got the funds for it. I show you having that. Alright, so first starting off with the devil energy. Oh, so that's like God energy. Devil energy is like God energy now. Because it's a situation where you get to choose your life, you get to choose what you're radiating from, what direction you want to go in, you know? And that's like a situation where you have to like learn how to come out of your fears or come into a place where something is suiting you better. You know, the snake is a situation of transformation and change. So coming out of something to go into something much greater for yourself. That's the vibration is given how to get your power back. I feel like fear, if you be fearing, you could be being feared to be watched or be looked at differently or to be manipulated or to be, you know, cheated on. You never know. Let's show you that. Let's get it. Back up a little bit so you can see this. Shake. Where are they going towards? What's behind you for the Sagittarius energy? The Magician. Wow. So you ahead of the game. Like, wow. I feel like you got a lot of potential. Not only potential, but you have a lot of great things coming for you. So maybe you're holding yourself back. Maybe you could be holding yourself back. Maybe you're not you know, reflecting more. It's maybe reflection is probably what's necessary. It's probably a time of right coming out of the devil, not coming out of the devil, you're being something transforming the devil energy where you it's like a plant, like, you know, growing a plant or becoming one with yourself, with nature, becoming one with yourself with who you are. The Magician is like, you know, seeing your potential, but also like, you know, how to franchise your potential, how to go towards your potential, how to make change with your potential, how to bring the things that you have in your heart and your mind to reality, to your realm. I feel like right now that's how you get your power back. I feel like the best way to magician, to the devil energy is to maybe tap into the arts, maybe tapping into witchcraft. Maybe you're afraid to be a black sheep. Maybe you're afraid to, you know, stand out or be different. And that's the devil energy as well, where you are holding yourself back and you're allowing yourself to, how can I say, be comfortable with your surroundings or be too comfortable with, you know, what's going on in the world rather than being a god yourself or being a goddess yourself. So to be able to, how can I say, to be able to stay, you know, shine your light, or, you know, be a leader or be a boss, or even if you don't want to be a boss, or even if you don't, like, you know, just like to do, I want to do what I want to do and be okay with it. I want to be happy and be okay with it. I want to see things the way I want to see it and have the outcomes that I want. And I feel like that you're in that place right now. So it's like maybe you're afraid of yourself. I feel like right now you're not really in the energy of like somebody holding you back, potentially, like, you know, physically or emotionally. Having on that, where they going towards? We're in the Swords energy. So you definitely are tapping into the arts, and you could be like wearing a mask of like, you know, of yourself, or wearing a mask of like how great you are. So stop holding yourself back. You know what I'm saying? Shine your light. Stop. You know, maybe once I don't know, it's getting crazy. Let's get this. What's the Magician here? With the devil, it's like what energy are here? The devil, the Magician, the Queen of Swords. It's like somebody who's already ahead of the game in a way. The Death card, look at that. So Magician, so somebody be manifesting. Somebody's like probably manifesting death or manifesting on accident. This is my mistake. King of Cups, and you know, somebody has to learn how to master their emotions. And Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is like, you know, master your emotions and learn how to reflect, but also learn how to be accountable for what you want out of life, right? And you know what you want out of life, maybe somebody looks at it as something that's not a skill or a tool that you can use, which it is, the Magician. You know what I'm saying? So it's like not being afraid to like own your own angle, not being afraid to own what you are great at, you know what I'm saying, rather than what somebody else is great at or what somebody else perceives for you to be great at, you know what I'm saying, heavy on that. I feel like the King of Cups is also clarifying that, you know, learn how to adapt, right? Learn how to adapt and your nature, learning to adapt in your truest nature, and that could be the death energy where you're transforming. I feel like death energy is a situation where you are going to a place alone, or going to a place by yourself. I feel like the best way to transform things or get your power back is to learn how to have solitude. All right, the magician energy is definitely clarifying the solitude that you need, the potential on your table. You know what I'm saying? I think the Ace of Swords is like, telling yourself the truth more, or being accountable. It's something about myself too, where I have a hard time of accepting the ugly truth, right? And the ugly truth could be that you're a great ass person. The ugly truth could be that you are a fine ass person. You know what I'm saying? You have to accept that, or having to, maybe it's time to like be a magician and to manifest the type of people that you want around you. Manifest the type of people that you want, your workers, your buyers. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to like, maybe this could be a controlling problem too. Like, you want control, and that's the Four of Coins. You know what I'm saying? You're in the Four of Coins and wanting control, and that control is like putting you to a place of learning lessons of like, if they don't want it, then why give it to them? You know what I'm saying? If they can't accept it, then why give them access? So it's like a situation where you are owning your world and not allowing people that don't accept you or agree to you to tamper into what you want out of your life or out of your life. That's the Wheel of Fortune. That Wheel of Fortune is you receiving everything that you desire. That you're receiving everything you desire is like coming to you, coming to fruition, but it may not come right now. So right now you could be learning how to adjust and learn how to transform things, or shape shift into anything. I feel like you should shape. I feel like the advice is to learn how to shape shift, learn how to yeah, I feel like that's the manipulated energy in Sagittarius, and like you know how to shape shift, so you know how to get what you want. But sometimes you could manipulate situations to get what you want. Like, damn, maybe this is not exactly what I want, because maybe it's too perfect, and that's probably what it is too. When something is too perfect, it's like a Nine of Coins, where you have to learn how to, how can I say? You can be learning for yourself how to maintain something, or find stability in something. And I feel like it's a beginning for you, right? And I feel like the Four Coins of this beginning is like a God said take one step towards me, I take 10 towards you, or learn how to plant your seed. The devil energy, learn how to plant your seed. The devil energy is also about growing and learning, right? And it's like putting you to at the top, this is like an empress energy where you get to learn to sit on your throne, but at this time around, maybe you got so bored on your throne. Like, I'm so bored on my throne. Every time I get down, I get off the throne a little bit and like learn how to adapt with with the ways of the world, and that's probably what it is. But I feel like the main thing is to not forget yourself, and that's the Nine of Coins. Make sure you have a key or some type of song or some type of code for yourself so that you can learn how to get back. You know what I'm saying? I think that's very important with the Nine of Coins energy. Let's clarify the Queen of Swords here. Yeah, the Hermit. Wow, it's a great energy for you, Sagittarius, and that's really the Hermit. The things that you have to learn on your own. It's a situation where you're probably looking around, you probably thought that you could find what you was looking for within someone else, but you have to find that within yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Having that Hermit is like, the vigilancy of being patient, or vigilance of like to know what's for you. And I think it's the Queen of Swords energy too. Is like, make sure that you're not repeating old cycles where you are dealing with the same old people, where the devil energy, where you try to manipulate you, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're great at manipulating, but you may be being manipulated, or robbed of your potential. You don't want that. And that's the Death card. It's a situation where, and that's what I'm saying, you don't want that, because I already know I'm going from 1 to 100, or 0 to 100. Like, you feel what I'm saying? That 0 to 100 may put you in a place of like, you may have to go to 50 with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you must be like, damn, that 50 is like, damn, let me reflect real quick, because like, why am I in this place? Why am I in this situation? Why did I choose this? Why did I feel for this? Why did I, that's the King of Cups here, where you have to gather your emotions. That Ace of Swords is like putting you to a place where you don't need retaliation. You don't need it's like Joker energy. Like, you don't need retaliation. You don't need an outsider to manipulate you to make the same mistakes that you already have made before. And that's a Queen of Swords energy with the Nine of Pentacles. So this time around, you are definitely doing things that's going to brighten your light, or doing things that's going to transform you into a place where you're really happy. And it's like, sometimes we say we want things and we get what we want, and it's like, I don't know if I want it or not, but really you know what you want, the Hermit. And it's like, maybe you're afraid to accept that you want what you want, and you are at a place in your life that you can get whatever you want. You just got to go towards it. You feel what I'm saying? What's about this for the Sagittarius energy? How to get their power back? The Six of Coins. Become more genuine. Deal with people that's more genuine. That's could be like, giving tests, giving more spiritual tests, asking more questions. Become more genuine with yourself. Learn how to map yourself out. The map is like, in the road. Learn to map things out. Learn the, codes and things of that nature. That's the God within you. That's the, the devil card. Don't be afraid of it. That's the God within you. That's the healer within you. That's the Hermit within you. To not be afraid of yourself. You know what I'm saying? God gave us a heart and a mind and a temple to, to drive on this world. So why be afraid of it? You know what I'm saying? You're afraid of it. Oh, I get it. You bought a new car. You got a new crib. And people telling you, oh, well, you better be careful. You better know how to pay your rent. Like, you don't need that. You don't need those. You don't need those boundaries. Or like, maybe you gotta break down your boundaries a little bit. Come to break down your brick wall so that you can see a different situation. So you can see a different side of something. You know what I'm saying? It's like being a store owner and having customers, and you see right through your customer. You see exactly what they need, exactly what they want. You know what I'm saying? That's the Six of Coins here. Like, that Six of Coins is like transmuting. Transmuting yourself into like that hermit, that plant life, that I'm one with myself. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid of it, and don't allow people to make you afraid of it as well. When they have these little, those little sliding marks or these little warnings and things of that nature. Like right now, you at a point where you're ripping off the warning sign, the warning label, and say, hey, this is authentic, this is handmade. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you have a healing gift as well. Something with the Six of Coins is like something about your grandmother. I say a grandmother's energy where you could have inherited a gift with your hands, healing hands. So you need to be more. You need to be in the field. You need to be serving. You know what I'm saying? So a situation where you are learning where your place is at in the world. Your place is to be a servant, to be someone who is a giver. You know what I'm saying? Because you're already at the top of the game. You're already at the top of the top. You feel what I'm saying? That's the best part about it. I say that look at the Six of Coins energy. Can I get the Wheel of Fortune quick? This is Wheel of Fortune. The King of Swords here. So you could be having, that's crazy. So it's like, damn, it's like you have a whole world when, I'm not saying like a whole world. Like, think about that. If you are married, you got a family, that's your world. If you have a great job, that's your world. That's your schedule, your pattern. Learn to make the things that you are about a part of your world. And I think the King of Swords energy is giving you an energy of like, you have an inner self that's like a Goliath, and that inner self is telling you what you need, but same time it's like your outer self is telling you all the fears, and you like maybe you're tired of fighting with your inner self, and your outer self to go towards what your Nine of Coins is, the thing that's gonna build you. You know what I'm saying? I think that's in the Four Coins is like you could be holding in. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you need a hug, maybe you need a kiss. Like, it's the small things that matter, and I feel like the Hermit is like implying the small things so that you can be able to show up for yourself every day, or show up for yourself for your eternity. You know what I'm saying? Having like, what's this Magician? The Ace of Wands. So the Magician is like, it's too good to be true. Like, if something is very too good, like something is too good to be true, and it gets you down a little bit because it's like, damn, if I put my eggs in this basket, is it going to be everlasting? It's going to be does it have longevity? And I feel like this new chapter you're going to has a lot of longevity. I feel like the only point about it is that you have to go towards this death. This death is mainly an ego death where, but it's not really an ego. It's more so your ego is implied on how other people perceive you. You know what I'm saying? Having to still deal with the world, having to still deal with other eyes, ears, noses, and mouths, and other human beings, or other, it's like fiction, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I publish my book. This is my book, and who's gonna tell me that I misspelled the word? You know what I'm saying? And it's like right now you got a place where you have a judgment, having to judge. Like, damn, do I want people that's gonna tell me, oh, you misspelled? Do I want people that's gonna tell me, hey, you misspelled that word, or do you want people that's gonna agree with you? So right now that's the King of Swords energy, where you don't mind somebody disagreeing with you, or challenging you. You know what I'm saying? You may need a challenge. You know what I'm saying? Something that's gonna be more challenging with you. What's the Six of Coins here? Five of Swords here. That's the fact. So a situation where you're not really into needy people. You're not really into somebody's begging, or somebody who surrenders to your needs and do whatever you want them to do. And you need something that's a challenge. You feel what I'm saying? That now you have a challenge. It's like, damn, I can't believe, like, damn, maybe I do need somebody. Maybe I do need to be, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Respectfully, that's the vibes. And if I was Swords, is like, stop looking over your shoulder. Stop worrying about how somebody else is. It's a situation where you may be in love, and this person you love got you at this place where you had a tug and pull about your power, a power trip. Like, damn, like, this person got me looking on my shoulder because they got all these thoughts and all these things that make me wonder, and this wandering thing got me, feeling fearful, got me thinking outside my box, and that's not the case. That shouldn't be the case. I share if somebody's genuine with you. I think this person that you're dealing with is a hermit as well. This person could be an Eight of Swords energy as well, where they could be binded, or they could see their world in a whole different way as well. So you could be dealing with a leader. You could be dealing with somebody that's a king of swords to your queen of swords, somebody who's like, maybe they say they don't get along, but they actually get along if they start to own who they are. You know what I'm saying? You own who you are and you deal with someone else that owns who they are, then it's like a situation where you get to, I guess you get to realize what love is or what power back is, and that can be Six of Coins energy. That's gonna be quality time. Five of Swords is like you about to get real busy. I feel like somebody's about to get real busy too as well. I feel like a situation where you got a lot of stocks or a lot of buyers or a lot of inventory to stock up for the shelf. It's like, Five of Swords where like, damn, I ain't got time. Like, damn, I didn't even call my mom today, or damn, I ain't call my husband today, or damn, I ain't go pick up my kid today. Like, because you have so much on your plate. And I think I feel like right now you at this place where being that you have so much on your plate, it's time to bring in genuine people. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the Page of Cups here. So be mindful that the Eight of Swords, you have somebody that's a hermit that wants to be a part of your life, or maybe somebody that's a Queen of Swords, but they wear a mask where you don't really know what's in their life. And this particular person may not know exactly what they need, or know exactly what they want or how they should be. And that's those questions or those thoughts is like, damn, you gotta be a certain way, or you got to maximize yourself to my limits, then it's like, then what's the point? You know what I'm saying? So a situation where you may exactly want is a challenge, the sun card to express that. You may actually want somebody that's on their P's and Q's, or on, closing their T's and dotting their I's, type of vibration. I feel like right now this vibration is like, the more you give to yourself, the more you can get, the more you give to yourself, they say the more you can receive, but the more you give to yourself is like a situation where there's less room for space for others to fit in your world, and that's what it's looking like. So it's like, are you afraid to be alone? Are you afraid to have, are you afraid to be alone? You know what I'm saying? I feel like that can be a power back as well. Yeah, Five of Coins, look at that. It's like having to deal with, having to like, okay, well, I'm doing this. Let me go deal with the fact that I have rejection, I have abandonment problems, or I have an issue with being rejected, and I feel like when you work on that, when you build on that, I feel like you build that into physicals. You put that into your physicality, put it into your physical, right? Put it into your physical strength. The things that you lack, put it into your physical strength. Like I ain't gonna lie, I'm tatted up because all the time just a motherfucker made me cry. I ain't gonna lie, I'm big and buff, or I got Aki, or real muscular, due to the fact that I got let down so many times. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's the place you at, where you come down to earth and you say, this is not this way and this is not that way, but it's not going to defeat you this time around. You're not going to be defeated. And that's the Page of Cups, where you are afraid, maybe a little afraid, because your emotions have to come with that. And I feel like there's a lot of air energy here. You could be a Sagittarius or fire sign, but you have a lot of logic, a lot of air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, where you're ruled by your mind, right? You're ruled by your mentality, things of that nature. And that's the Page of Cups, where you are saying, hey, it's time to rule my heart. So you open up your heart chakra, learn to open your heart chakra. Page of Cups can be about communication, learning to communicate more with the Five of Coins here. Communicate about the things that you don't really talk about often. Communicate even to yourself. Communicate about the things that you never manifested before, the things that you feel like you never had an outcome for, right? I want this from this person, I want this, but I don't know how to say it. You know what I'm saying? Having on that, so work on that, because I feel like that's the only thing that's leaving, that's the only thing that's left behind. It's like tapping in. I feel like your love your love is your words, learning word plays. A situation where you could definitely buy a book. You could buy a book for you and your lover. Y'all can share the book together, and y'all can tap in, have more, expand. About Jupiter energy, like learn to expand with yourself and learn to expand with the people around you. So maybe it's like right now you're not afraid to play small. In other words, like I'm this elephant in the room, but I'm not afraid to shape shift into the other animals that's in the room as well, so that I can gain knowledge, or I can gain more clarity of who I am. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a Three Coins here, where you got a lot of collaborations here. You got a lot of people that's like wanting to collaborate, or wanting you to lead the way, or wanting you to lead the way, but also wanting to collaborate, wanting to work with what you have. Like somebody's willing to work with what you have. Like somebody's willing to take you for flaws and all. And I think that's dope too as well. I show you having that. What's this, Six of Coins? Not wanted. So, situation where in the past, this could be a past life. You could be definitely tapping into your past life, and your past life has restrictions. And these restrictions is some boundaries here. And these boundaries could put you in the place where you have to have genuine people around you, because it may bruise you in a way where you didn't realize you was fragile. And you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I didn't know I had those issues still. Like, damn, I didn't know that I had to still realize that. You know what I'm saying? Because I receive everything I want, but the things that I don't want, I have a hard time of like maintaining that, right? So maintaining things is important. And it's not a volunteer where somebody's afraid to go towards you because they know that you have a boundary. They know that you're so, so outcasted or so far from what the world is today, or how the world is perceived today. And that's another one's energy where you want to attract better to your gate, towards your gate. You want to attract better people, or people that already know what the deal is. You're not gonna come to my store with no bread. Like, you want a window shop? I ain't feeling that. Don't be having no window shoppers up in here. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, because it make you look, you like, motherfucker may come back with some funny shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the Nine of Wands energy where you looking left and right when you cross the street. You know what I'm saying? That's Six of Coins where and that's like you think being genuine with other people. Now be more genuine with yourself, where you give yourself what you need, so you know exactly how to discern. You know what I'm saying? Those P's and Q's gotta get crossed. Heavy on that. But it's not a Wands here. A towel, yeah. Be mindful that you have somebody here that's want what you have, or somebody that I don't even know how to say this. Like somebody that want what you have, or somebody that's like not a. This could be a breakup. This could be a towel moment due to the fact that two people are going in two different directions because they shine because they shine so bright, and their brightness is like, it's too much for the world. It's too much. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that tower was about changes, though. You know what I'm saying? You be also breaking up with friends and breaking up with people that aren't genuine with you because they're not in agreement of what you want. So somebody saying, I want this, and if you don't agree with it, then you can't play in my party. You can't play on my field. You know what I'm saying? That's the tower energy as well, where you're no longer afraid. I feel like you used to be afraid to bring a tower to somebody because you know how strong you are, you know your strengths, and you don't want to be a person, devil energy, that manipulates or abuse your strengths due to this. I said this is an Empress energy. Or to abuse your strengths due to the fact that that I can see somebody's weaknesses, but I don't want to play their ass on their weakness. You know what I'm saying? I can see this person's strengths, but I don't want to break them down and make them more weaker than how you know what I'm saying? So it's that vibe where you are probably learning wordplay, you're learning how to adapt. Definitely adapt in here. Ace of Swords here. What's the Ace of Swords here? Somebody's a word, like, be mindful that somebody Nine of Wands is also giving like maybe somebody wants to reconcile. Yeah, Two of Wands here. This person is very two-faced as well. This person is two-faced because they play both ends, they play both sides. And you don't really want that around you. Two people that play both sides. When they behind your back, they say different things, and when they in front of you, like somebody it's like somebody's holding a grudge. You don't really want to deal with that. Actually, you have on that. I feel like the Tower is like, something is over, and the Three Coins is like, you're not really worried. I don't know if you moved on to the next like that, or you could have just moved on. I think that's your power as well. But somebody's still sitting out on the field, waiting for their next move, or waiting for something next to come great for them. That's the vibration it's giving. This Two of Wands is like no longer being stagnant, no longer holding yourself back due to these people, or due to people that want to be a part of you. I feel like there's a lot of people that want to be a part of what you got going on, but they realize they can't really play in your field. They can't really do what they're doing, what you're doing. So it's like, why I'm not, you can't do what I'm doing, but you're telling me this and that, and be careful for this and that. Like, be mindful of that. Two of Wands here. This could be authority as well. So be mindful that authority's playing both sides. So you could be definitely dealing with authority where somebody in the field wants in on what you got going on, and you could be afraid of how the type of vibration they will bring out behind your back, in other words, or outside of your gate. I say. Your Chariot, look at that. And I said authority, right? Chariot is like a cop, or it's like I'm not manifesting cops, but I'm manifesting somebody like with this principle of like seeing the world one way. And I feel like the people that you want to deal with is people that see things both ways. She's perfect. Somebody's perfect for that. I shake heavy on that. That's the Five of Swords. You couldn't be afraid. Like, you sure? Like, nah, somebody's perfect for that. And that's the Tower, where you are breaking free from limitation. You're breaking free from anything that's holding you back. And I feel like that's why it's like Hercules. It's like Incredible Hulk. Like, you're breaking free, like it's like that, like you're breaking free and coming into your skin like a shapeshifter. You're transforming into what's for you. You know what I'm saying? Heavy on that. You're not allowing, you're not going, just don't allow nothing that's gonna hold you back or stop you. And that's all. Heavy on that. I feel like you're already, it's like you're very intuitive. This is giving this is like giving water baby, like somebody's a marine, like a marine spirit. And a marine spirit is like somebody who's very intuitive, and you face your intuition with a lot of logic. And it's like you're so ahead of the game that somebody think, I wish I was like that too. Like, be mindful that somebody wants a PC of what you got going on, or want PC of what you have in your life. You know what I'm saying? Because you have a light and you have a spark. You could be also like a rising phoenix, where you came from nothing, and you started from ground zero and made yourself all the way to 100. You feel what I'm saying? That's a fact. But the Chariot here is like, you're not gonna allow nobody to derail you. You're not gonna allow somebody to delay you. So it's like a now or never situation. You know what I'm saying? It's a situation where you're not you're not too pleased with somebody telling you no or not giving you what you want. And that could be something that you have to start being more genuine with yourself, where you gotta learn how to share. You know what I'm saying? Sharing is caring. You know, having that belong. You want to make sure that you're sharing with the right type of people. That's all. Having that. What's the Ace of Wands here? You be definitely turning the chapter, turning the page. You realize something is not over. Something is a continuing thing where there's so much experience to learn. Something so much to gain here. This is like daily game. Somebody definitely buying game. Somebody's favorite detergent is Game. Mine's is Armstrong. Actually. Word. Seven of Coins here. So you definitely, the Seven of Coins got you in this place of like, you know, invested in the right things. I feel like it's sad. It's not sad to say, but it's like you realize that you don't really have no room for other people. You don't really have room for any. It's like let's. I got a good business and you want to be part of my business, but I'd rather you just do your own thing. You know what I'm saying? Having that. Maybe you're afraid to say that because this person may react or feel like they're being neglected or, you know, rejected. And you've been in these places, you know exactly what that feels like. So you know when you're dealing with somebody with those type of traumas or that type of PTSD, so you're trying to be, you know, fragile and trying to like, I ain't trying to like, you know what I'm saying, husband, I'm not trying to like, you know, rain on your parade, but I really feel better about myself, or I really feel best when I'm ahead of I'm the only boss. So be mindful that you could let somebody feel, you know, you hurt somebody's feelings due to that. Somebody's very codependent. This is like something that's maybe somebody has to learn from you, Sagittarius, where they have to come out of their shell and say, hey, well, I deserve more too. You know what I'm saying? I deserve to be loved, or I deserve to be appreciated or have gratitude as well. So allow this person to grow, allow this person to, you know, gain the wisdom that they need, because the advice that you're giving to them is very genuine. It's not like I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm not trying to break you down. I'm not saying that you're not enough, but I'm just trying to say like it's a situation where I'm not gonna allow you to hold me back from the things I want, and this is what I want. So somebody's feelings can be hurt due to this. It's the Five of Cups where they have to learn to let you go because maybe this is better for them. And it's like, you know, if somebody's holding on to you thinking that you're the end all be all, when there's a whole world or a whole complex that they have to go towards for their soul's mission. You know what I'm saying? So you don't be mindful of that. You want to make sure that next time around, your next lifetime, that you are making sure that these questions or these thoughts are coming, that's ruminating through their mind. What is life like? What is life like for you? You feel what I'm saying? What's the Five of Cups here? Somebody got a pop tire as well. You can be going to the tire shop to fix your car as well. King of Wands here in reverse. So, you know, this person could lack confidence. You know what I'm saying? But the confidence, like they lack confidence because they don't see themselves. You know what I'm saying? You know, the 4 coins is like you are that trustworthy friend, or that reliable friend where you're not afraid to allow this person to cry on your shoulder. This person is you must love this person, not a coin. You know what I'm saying? Send a card. You love this person. You want to make sure that they good too. And the King of Wands is like, but how am I gonna make sure you good if you don't know if you good or not? You know what I'm saying? Heavy or not. You want to make sure that this person's good too, and you want this person to feel confident. King of Wands here. It's like Chariot is like you got a good person beside you because this person is willing to guide you or lead you to a place you're supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And tell you the things that you're afraid to hear. And that's the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. And that's some cards you could be illuminating or expressing that, you know what I'm saying, of the Wheel of Fortune, where it could be a next lifetime, or it could be like maybe the right person at the wrong time, or maybe the wrong person at the right time. You know what I'm saying? So don't be mindful of that. You know what I'm saying? Don't be mindful of any slip-ups. You know what I'm saying? You don't really have time for slip-ups, because so that's the vibration too. Ashe? Because the King of Wands is in reverse, so you know, become more brave. You know, it's like the lion from the Wizard of Oz, where he has to find his heart. He's not a, and you know, a lion has ego, has pride. So you have to learn to put your pride to the side to say, hey, I want this healing journey too. Like, hey, I be fucking up too, and I need to do this too. I shouldn't have you that. What's the Tower card here? The Tower is like going to a tower where people don't see you for who you really are, not the ones here. Those type of people can't come around you no more. Those type of people can't vibrate on your vibes no more. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like you're at this place where somebody has to learn, or somebody has to grow again, and you don't really want to. Like, I don't really want to take the time out to wait for you to learn. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, at this point it's time to let go so that you can learn on your own. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the vibration. This person could be a little upset by that. That's the Moon card. The Moon card is that they be holding on to you. They be holding on to you, and they've been holding on to a fiction because they're not really putting in the work that they need to put in. You know what I'm saying? Having that, that's the Moon card. The Moon card, you could be like becoming more sacred. Remember, secrets are sacred. But that Moon card is also putting you to a place of like, be mindful. This person probably trying to tell your secrets or something. You know, that's corny, you know, respectfully, due to the fact that they're, you know, and that's what I'm saying, like, having to deal with somebody's downfall, having to deal with somebody's, like, it's like the aftermath of like when you hurt somebody's heart, or when you tell somebody the truth and they're not okay with the things you're telling them, so they retaliate. Somebody, be mindful if you're dating somebody that's a retaliator, you know, somebody who wants revenge, you know. But that revenge is eventually they'll stumble over their own thoughts, their own words, and their own actions. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the best part of the moon cards, that you already know that. So you know the best part about it is the obsidian, is to protect yourself, to protect your aura, to protect your family, to protect your marriage, protect everything you have going on. It's giving an Escobar, you know what I'm saying, having that where, you know, he dancing in the field, and like somebody like look, he trying to like, you know, I'm disappointed, but I still be around. It's like that vibe, you know. Somebody doesn't really know what they want. You really don't want to be around those type of people that don't really know what they want. But the vice versa. This person prays a lot too as well. King of Cups here. I don't know if they pray on your downfall, but they pray a lot, and they pray about things that don't really serve them. You know, so somebody's still caught up in the world while you trying to own your world. Like you caught up in somebody, you caught up in how somebody want to see you. It's time for you to be more genuine with yourself. You feel what I'm saying? That's the King of Cups energy. That's what it's giving. That's a Knight of Cups is what it's giving. Where you may have to, like, you know, go down a few notches just so you can understand, or go down a few notches so that you can explain something to somebody that, you know, that probably they feel hurt, or you know, that they probably feel neglected, you know, neglected from not being understood, you know. So somebody can be misunderstood in this place. I say that at this time, yeah, four cups. But that misunderstanding is bringing a more emotional stability when somebody. I feel like when you stoop down to somebody's level and make them understand where you're coming from, they feel better. 4 cups, they feel more better. They feel more emotional stable. You know, emotional stability, where they're okay with. It's okay that you feel this way about me. I'm gonna gather my things and keep going. You know what I'm saying? So you probably want people like that around you, where they're okay with, you know, with saying, you know, you telling them no, or telling them, you know, it's time for a new direction. I say heavy on that. Three of Cups. This 3 of Cups is like unity, UNITY. So make sure that there's no chapter. You let this person know. So you got a fire motherfucker beside you, and you know this new chapter. Let this person know, like, you know, what you want. You feel me? And this, you know, this new chapter is like, this person is like, this is like, this is somebody. It's like, I can't explain it. You never been married to somebody, and then like they're your best friend at the same time. Like you don't really want to spend no time with nobody else, and then like you got people around you that grew up with you. They like, damn, we don't call you no more. You don't hang out no more. It's not because like you ain't dope, but it's more so you could be outgrowing things. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's part of you taking your power back. But you having to explain that to somebody, because you don't want to leave somebody in a place where they are abandoned or bitter, and now you became their soul tie. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure you heal that. You want to heal that while you're in that, so that there's no soul tie where somebody's like content where they're going in life, just as you are. I say, having that. Or praise to the Most High, Page of Swords. It don't fly to you, but let it fly like a bird in the sky. He's something like.